Hi guys, welcome to my channel Payal's Recipe. Today I'm going to show you a very delicious South Indian breakfast recipe that's called upma, and it's simple to make at home, so let's get started. Now the ingredients for this recipe are some oil, 1 to 1.5 teaspoons of ghee, some mustard seeds, some urad dal, salt to taste. This is the curry leaves, chopped green chilies, that's about 1 to 1.5 green chilies, cilantro, tomatoes chopped, onions, and a cup of suji. So with 1 cup of suji, I'll be using 3 cups of water. Now the first thing that we're going to do is heat the pan and dry roast the suji. So just dry roast it for a couple of minutes and keep mixing because it can get burnt easily. So we've roasted our suji for a couple of minutes, and now I'm going to take it out on this plate while I make the seasoning for our upma. Now let's make the tadka for our upma. So first goes in the oil. Next thing I'm going to add are the mustard seeds. Once the mustard seeds start crackling, I'm going to add the urad dal. The curry leaves, green chilies, and the onions. And now mix everything together and let the onions fry till they're slightly brown. And while our onions are frying, I'm going to boil the water that we have. This is 3 cups of water that we will be boiling. So now our onions have cooked a little. I'm just going to give 10 more seconds. And now I'm going to add the tomatoes. Now adding tomatoes is optional. I generally like to add tomatoes because it doesn't make the upma really dry. So adding tomatoes makes it a little juicy. Now I'm also going to add the salt. I'm going to add the cilantro now. And along with the cilantro, I'm going to add the suji. After adding the suji, I'm going to add the ghee as well. Now adding ghee is very important in upma because it gives a very delicious flavor to the upma. It just enhances the flavor of the upma. Now after adding the ghee, I'm going to mix everything together. And to this, I'm going to add the water that's boiled. And on low flame, I'm just going to continuously mix this so we don't get the lumps. And We have to keep mixing it, and our upma will be ready once the water evaporates. So just mix it well. And you can see the water has evaporated, and let's just give it like 5 more seconds. And you can see our upma, it's not sticking to the pan anymore, and the water has evaporated, which means our upma is ready. And I'm going to turn off the gas and serve our upma. So to serve it, I have this greased katori, and I'm going to add the upma to this. And let's serve our upma. Now here's our upma, and I'm going to slowly take this katori out. It's really hot, so be very careful. I'm using a paper napkin. And here's our upma, and I'm going to put a little bit of cilantro on top of this, just to garnish. And our delicious and simple upma is ready. I hope you enjoyed this simple upma recipe. Do try this breakfast recipe at home and share your comments with me on Payal's recipe. And don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell icon to receive notifications of the videos that I post. And for more videos, tune in till next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.